Hello, once again. I'm Lonnie,
I'm Mark.
and we are Untitled Nerd Network. This isn't our comic book show.
No.
So I almost did that. No, I want to talk about just a couple hours ago. They released the Star Wars: The Last Jedi trailer, and like I never even would have known, but freaking Tiffany's down at Star Wars Celebration right now,
Right.
and apparently was there when they like live did it and everything.
They had it so like they actually live streamed the panel.
Yeah.
And the most interesting part of that panel was BB-8 and Mark Hamill because I watched it. I watched it this morning when I got up, and apparently they started that panel at like 5 this morning.
Lovely.
Like, yeah, because like there was a friend of mine that posted at like 4 o'clock, said he was in line for it. So they started that panel like butt crack of dawn. But it was, all talking about the Last Jedi. They had Daisy Ridley, the guy that plays Finn, Mark Hamill, some new girl that plays some new character, and then BB-8, and then the director on there, and the guy that played Olaf was hosting it, Josh. I don't know his name, but he was there. He was the moderator for the panel, and he was actually kind of funny. But at the end of it, they gave us the trailer.
Yeah, and this trailer, what was it, about 30 seconds long, maybe a little bit
30,
longer.
40, something like that.
It was more of a
short.
teaser.
It was a teaser.
But I don't know. Like, I'll go ahead and say, man, at the end of The Force Awakens, I was really happy to see Luke Skywalker again, even though he didn't speak, nothing. He, was just kind of looking at her as she held the lightsaber out to him. Well, in this one, we still don't see Luke Skywalker, really. I mean, we see him we see her training.
We see him in silhouette a couple of times. We see there was the picture of them standing on a cliff with her training with the lightsaber, and you could see him standing there watching her.
Kind of, sort of.
And you could hear him talking to her over the whole thing. At least I think it was him. It was hard to tell.
But it's, I was not, I think they could have shown a little bit more.
So I will say this much: just before they showed the trailer, they released a poster. Like there was a poster that they released.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
it's pretty cool looking.
The reveal of the poster to me was more interesting than the trailer.
Yes,
because I was like, what?
They showed some spaceships flying around. They showed some of her training. They show her kind of having Force abilities, but I don't think we really saw much more than what was shown in the last movie.
Right. We got to see the Millennium Falcon fighting TIE fighters. That was kind of new because they were fighting. No, they were fighting TIE fighters in the last one, weren't they? Okay, so it's the same thing as in the last time. And then they showed a couple of X-wings getting blown up. They showed some new ships though. There was like these new things skimming across a desert that are new, and then there was some new noses of some capital ships. That was about it. And then
but you have no idea, other than her training and Kylo Ren popping up with his lightsaber for a minute, what this was about.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't get excited.
It didn't get me excited either.
When they, maybe it's the fact that we've already had the episode 7.
Right.
I've still not seen Rogue One.
You need to see Rogue One.
I need to.
You need to see
Rogue One. Still haven't seen Rogue One. But I've seen episode 7 now. That was the big build up, years without a new Star Wars movie. We get to see what everybody's been up to and everything. And, we got to see Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and all their stuff. But this one, it's like, okay, we've seen it all already. And it was just kind of a letdown. I don't know what they could have done to make it any better either. Granted, I'm going to go see the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. But this didn't really pump me up for it like I think a first teaser should have.
It didn't pump me up for it the way the teaser for Rogue One or the teaser for Episode 7.
I'll go ahead and say you're a lot bigger Star Wars fan than I am. I like Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I've seen all the movies. But I'm like, I didn't see Clone Wars.
I haven't watched all the Clone Wars.
I never watched the TV show. I'm not really, like I had the originals on VHS. I don't even own the movies.
That was something else they did too. So there was there is a character that's in Clone Wars that's named Commander Rex, and he's been in the Rebels TV series.
Yeah, they said they were going to bring him into this.
He actually, they are now kind of sort of confirming that he was one of the characters that was on Endor.
Okay.
Yeah, because they revealed his season 3 look, and his season 3 look is the look of one of the guys that was one of the commandos on Endor.
Okay.
So that was kind of cool. But yeah, no. The best part about like the trailer is if you watch the whole panel, and I encourage you to go back and see if you can find it online and watch it.
Well, see,
Mark Hamill's hilarious.
yeah, that's cool and everything, but you shouldn't have to watch the panel to get the full effect of the trailer.
This is true.
Because what's the point of the trailer if you have to watch the pre-stuff?
Well, I mean, like, I'll give you that. The panel actually made me more excited for the movie than the trailer did.
Yeah.
And the poster
I'm going
is
to say
epic.
98% of the public is not going to see that panel.
Probably
And
not.
I haven't, now disclosure, I've not been on the internet and looked at reaction or seen the comments, but I'm almost betting that reaction to this trailer is going to be at least 70% negative.
You know what? I would be interested to see, because this is just our reaction,
Yeah.
and we just saw it both today, right?
Like 3 hours ago.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be interesting to see. We'll have to come back to this and see what everybody else says. But
Yeah, I'd be interested to kind of check that out.
I think Disney, you need to give us something more. That if Disney's watching.
But the thing is, I don't have an answer as to what that could be.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't have made it any better.
More, just more. Give me more. Give me, give me at least a hint of a lightsaber duel, maybe, or, a hint of like I would have been good if we'd have seen something with Snoke in it, because there's still that mystery of who Snoke is. So even just a glimpse of him would have been good. I mean, like, oh, they're going to show us something with him.
Well, didn't we actually get to see the back of Carrie Fisher's head?
Oh yeah,
at one
Carrie
point 'cause it
Fisher's
zooms
Carrie Fisher's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Just briefly.
To me, that was really the best part of the trailer.
Yeah,
And it was just because we lost her last year. So.
Yeah, and they, they've gotten permission from her family to use all the footage that they filmed of her, so Leia's going to be in the movie, which is cool.
Yeah. All right, so I gotta ask, scale of 1 to 10, what do you give this?
It's going to sit at a solid 5. It didn't really get me pumped up, but it was still Star Wars, so it didn't really. I mean, maybe a 4, but 4 or 5.
I'm gonna say 3.5.
Really?
And I'll go ahead and just go on record as saying I'm probably never gonna watch it again.
Probably never watched. I'll probably never watch it. What's funny is like I said, I watched the panel, and the panel comes on, and then at the end of it, they show the trailer, and then the director comes back out, and he's like, thank you, blah blah blah, and nothing would give me greater pleasure than to watch this trailer with you one more time, and that's when I shut it off.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch it the second time.
I guess if you were there, it was a little different.
Right.
But all right. Well, that was our mediocre reaction to Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
To what we
teaser
feel
trailer.
is a mediocre trailer for what is probably going to be an awesome movie.
Yes.
But
I'll go ahead and say the next trailer that they put out, the one that's like a minute and a half long, it better be better.
it needs to deliver.
Yeah.
Disney, give us more.
Yeah, I have faith in them. I think that this is just a minor hiccup that will be easily fixed later.
Unless it's specifically designed to make us want more.
Yeah, this did.
But it didn't, yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm Lonnie. Yeah, I totally screwed that up.
All right, so we've gone from your technical difficulties every video to like a scripting
Is
difficulty
there some
now?
kind of like mind merge going on
I
where
don't
we're
know.
swapping bodies or something?
I don't know. So, okay, well, in that case, we'll continue with it, and I'm Lonnie.
Yeah.
And this has been...
Yeah, we are Untitled Nerd Network from Infinity Flux in Hickson, Tennessee. This has been the reaction to what we feel has been a kind of sort of mediocre Star Wars trailer.